then, welcome back to the channel everyone. We're back for the trail building series, and we've had some rain, which is good, so we'll refresh on what's going down here. So things are looking good, looking wet, just needs a little bit of a clean up, and then we'll be back on with making some new features. So like I said in the last video, going to be making a line that goes off to the right down there. So these features need a little bit of reshaping before I get going, but that shouldn't take long. Let's get started with that now, and then we'll get on with the trail build. I've got a bit of help coming today, so should be able to get quite a bit done. We'll see what happens. I'll set the camera down and we'll get going. It shouldn't take too long. And just the landing to do. Let's see. Well, easy, didn't take long. So we've got some nicely shaped jumps now. Might give it one test run before we get cracking with the next lot. I'm actually quite happy with how that turned out. Managed to get that in first go, and it's looking pretty good from back here. This is the next section that I'm going to be working on. I want to be turning off into there. I'm going to build a bit of a berm on that side, not too much, just something to hit as you're already turning that way, and then a big sweeping berm around this corner, basically stopping me from hitting these trees and taking us off into all that space. Next step, obviously clean out a lot of this bush and thorns, and then it'll be ready to dig the next corner in. So let's get cracking. We have an arrival.
Hello.
Helping hands.
Hello, good sir.
Parky's going to help us do some building,
No,
aren't you?
see you later.
Ah.
Good to see you.
So we've got a good bit cleared out so far, haven't we? Let's start thinking about where we're actually going to build. Wanting to build all this sort of up onto this side a bit. Build this line going round here a bit. And then... Ah yeah, big bee.
Woo!
Ooh, it's a big one.
See you later. I thought we were a frog at first.
Yeah, so building up a little bit of a wall there, going around there, and then you should be able to skid round with back wheel into that, and then turn off coming round here. Start with this bit, see where it ends up, and then I just sort of work it out as I go along. Me, I think that's the best way. If you try and plan too far ahead, you just end up going back on yourself. Best way is to just build a bit, test a bit, build a bit, test a bit, see how it goes, see where it sends you, innit? And if it's not sending you where you want to go, tweak it. Right, let's get going with that then. This is all that's just been skidded out. Right, yeah, that might be a bit too much at the moment, but we can sort of reshape it.
Take that bit further back.
Yeah, yeah.
About a foot back or so. So it's almost like parallel with that tree.
Yeah, it sort of wants to aim us at the tree.
Yeah.
And then the next corner will stop us from hitting the tree.
Making a line, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, do it a couple of times just so you get like the
Yeah.
flow of the bike, and then you know it's like you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
See that length of bike, can't you, sort of thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's easy to build the berm and then look at it, it's way too short.
It's in the proper pocket.
Yeah, looking at where you're coming in, probably gonna move that back a bit, innit?
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes, innit? At the moment, it seems like I'm only like skidding it to here, right?
Yeah.
So we might need to bring this in rather than out, like I thought. Like I say, it's always good to have a test ride, because what you think in your head doesn't always add up. Rubicon. Not endorsed.
I'm a guava chop.
So Matty's going to film us a few lines. Out you park here?
Yes, I.
Yeah.
I'd say all that lot there definitely wants bringing over here.
Yeah.
And being on this angle here, like say when I'm stamping it down a bit,
Yeah.
I'm packing it in there. It's coming in here and you can still
Yeah,
step
yeah.
your back end into it to Scandinavian flick.
Yeah.
Right round, lad, right round.
Yeah, it's definitely like, I'm definitely getting the angle right. I'm skidding into it there. It's like packing into that bit of loam there, innit?
Yeah.
Where it's just sort of, and then we're definitely following on for this bit. So I thought originally I was thinking like the corner we're going to need to start there, but definitely wants to start more there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And go around that way. Yeah, that's working better than I thought actually. Like I say, I just need to reshape it.
Yeah.
Let's get going with that. Once we've cleared all this topsoil out that's all loamy, underneath it should be quite clayey, and then we can use all that to pack it all in afterwards and then, like, top it off. But at the moment, yeah, let's just have a go on this, what we've got done so far, see how it works.
Yeah, it feels.
Yeah, I think once it's deeper that'll be good.
Yeah. thinking is, I'll just dips in right here, just making a little layer and taking this sort of like top layer off here,
Yeah.
right through, so it just connects you to this.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
got that lump there, you know, so it sort of dips down.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
got more
Probably
flow.
help you carry more speed through as well.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Because then it connects that to that with just a little like channel through.
Yeah,
and then you've
yeah.
got a little bit more biting point then, so you've got more traction.
Yeah, definitely.
Boom!
Knows what he's doing, this lad.
Tap, 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 round corner.
Yeah, and like I say, I think the berm just needs to be a bit longer, because it feels like you've done loads when you're building, but then when you get on your bike it's so short. You're quick and it's over. Like, should better carry on making a line down there within the next few builds, but for now we're gonna have a break, pack up, come back another day and finish this off. But that's enough work for one day. We're both tired, we want to rest.
And a pint.
Definitely. Right, so we're back day 2 of this episode, and Matt is already on his way, trenching it out between the 2 corners. So plan for today, like I say, dig out in between the berms, finish this berm, and then start moving on to the next feature in that direction. So not going to waste much time chatting, no one wants to hear it. Let's get building. Brilliant.
Did you see me just disappear then?
Yeah, I just had to chuck myself into bushes. Right, yeah, so I think the next move is dig out all down the inside of this berm, make it deeper so you can carry the speed through it. Let's get on with that. So a bit of a progress update. As I say, many hands make light work, and I've done some heavy work, so even better.
Aye.
2 hands, 4 hands,
Yeah.
make heavy work, many hands can get fun. I'm chatting nonsense, but we're proud of this wall we've made.
Stick, bake, power.
Stick, bake, power. And beans power. I had some beans for dinner. So yeah, we've dug that out in no time. What else I want to do as well is dig it out deeper on this side, on this left side, than it is right next to the berm. That way the water drains away from the corner. We will be riding on the wall anyway, but just to save it having a muddy pit right next to it. You're a grafter, aren't you?
Why? Landscape, mountain bike gardening, moulding berms like this. It's like that scene from what's it called, Ghost?
Yeah.
Moulding vase.
I've not seen it, to be fair.
It's a classic.
I'll have to get it watched. Oh, nice bit of clay there, smash that in. Yeah. So yeah, we've dug deep enough now to get to the good dirt, good shape. Good shaping material.
Oh, primo dirt.
Primo dirt, that's the one. Well, we've not exactly done much, put much effort into sieving it out and cleaning it up, but that's for people who don't have mountain bikes. They can waste their time with all that nonsense. We'll just make something ragged.
Janky.
Janky. something that Zangy can complain about.
Yeah.
He always wants something to complain about. So.
Something smooth.
Yeah. We'll put some rocks in it as well, just to infuriate him.
Yeah.
So because we've dropped the level now,
Yeah.
I don't want to. I mean, we can dig a little bit down here as we go through, you know, to get down to good ground and that.
Yeah.
But dig deep and then do like a step up out of it,
Yeah.
or like a mini step up. I don't want us to have to, you know, dig down deep all the way, because that's just a lot of effort.
No.
If we bring it back up to the height, and then like I say, if we've got some bumps where you can sort of pump and control your speed, or slow down on them if you need to, if you're coming in fast. And then after, as we get down there, I want to build a jump somewhere. But yeah, it's which direction do we go for the jump, or do we go through the middle of the tree? We've got a forked tree there, haven't we? We'd have to go quite high for that, to get the bars through. I mean, I think I'd have to be up there to get my bars through. So that might not be possible. But we even need to connect up with that line down there, or that line down there. So, or both really. If we do a takeoff with 2 landings, yeah, or a split. So we're starting there. We either want to go that way, like we say, we're on about either using them 2 stumps as a base for building a takeoff against, don't we? But, yeah, I'm thinking how much speed do we carry out of that? We don't know yet. Well, you can always find a way of pushing speed, especially if we built that. You can take as much speed through you want on that by the looks of it. And then, yeah, if we've got something to pump before a jump, so we can control the speed, then we can easy get a takeoff that big. And then if we go that way, yeah, if we have like a takeoff here with 2 hips, one going off down that way and one going off down that way, that should do us nicely.
Yeah, definitely. See, if you did go down that side, there could be a jump over channel.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah,
Jump over it,
there's even, well, yeah, like a road gap into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
This is here pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll connect up nicely onto that line then, and you can even, if you go to the left where that berm is down there, there's you can connect up to the mother lines that are down there as well then. Let's get digging and see how it works. But I think the next job is clear some of this out so we can test that without riding into all this crap.
Oh yeah.
Cheers for grafting.
Sweet man.
Putting some good work.
Gotta do it. Can't just come right.
I mean, I had a bit of a more than a quick ramble in the brambles, didn't I? Better.
Yeah, that carries speed, that.
Yeah, it's going to be good, that.
Yeah.
Hit it with a bit more speed now, we've got some run out.
Look at the tread in it, it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
See like how it's here. Dig that. Yeah.
How did that look? I didn't really get it as good as I wanted, but...
Yeah, I think what it is when you Scandinavian flick into that thing and then you go take it around there, it sends you on a sharper angle.
Yeah.
So that you don't feel like you need to use the full length of the berm. When you straight line it in, and that's a good way then. So if you're ever riding it and we have got a jump there or there's something there to carry your speed, you'd be best straight lining it. But if you're just jibbing about, you just take it straight down there then. And then into
you're right about that. Yeah. Like, I did want it so you could hit the berm without hitting that.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's quite, if you're not really sure how to hit it, it might be quite a confusing obstacle. But
yeah.
Like if you want to kill some speed, you can like Scandi flick into it a bit, and like you say, that takes you a bit sharper.
Yeah.
And Yeah, let's run it one more time, and then probably, well, I don't know, I think we're getting done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Done a bit of too much building for today. We're pretty happy with how this has turned out now, so we're going to clean it up a little bit, and I think that's enough work for today. We've put in some graft, and it'll be time to have a break, get recovered, and come back another day to carry on the line.